All right, guys, back on the Fight Bananas podcast. Jacob Killer Kilburn, how you doing, brother?
What's going on, man? I'm doing great.
Man, gosh, it's Thanksgiving time, tons of content, tons of stuff going on, but we're just talking about Island Fight 61. It's going to be a great show, Pensacola Bay Center, and we know that you guys, your gym, you have a lot of amateurs coming out, so I would love for you to talk about it.
Yes, so we have we've got two guys that we're bringing down with us in December. One of them is named Alexander Shank, and the other one is Adonis Bonilla. They're both at 145 pounds. Both of these guys have a good wrestling background, and their kickboxing is phenomenal. Their jiu-jitsu is, they'll go for anything, man, and they can both just go for days. They're kind of freak athletes that really don't have any holes in their game. And you're going to get to see the guys that help beat me up every day that nobody knows about.
Right.
So, yeah, it's really good. It's exciting.
And you know a lot about that 145, and so that's perfect, brother. That's really good. Another one.
There's a chance I could know something about 145 even before them.
Whoa! hey! If you know something, we'll definitely talk about it. Okay, then to a real quick transition to the Usman Covington UFC 245. It's a great welterweight title match for the UFC. There's so much noise, right, with Masvidal and, the Diaz boys. But, guys, this is the welterweight championship on the line. Usman is the undisputed champ. What do you think? What's your take? What's your prediction on that fight?
Well, they asked Jorge Masvidal his opinion on this fight, and he has trained with Colby, as well as the fact that, he has the baddest man on the planet title.
Right.
So if he says something, it goes. And he said that Colby is a better wrestler, a better striker, a better all around. He's got more pop in his punches, and he thinks he's got a better gas tank. So I'm going to have to go with Jorge. I think that Colby's going to be a little quicker, going to put out a little more volume. He's a little more well-rounded, and I don't think that Kamaru has fought somebody of Colby's style that mixes it up and puts the pressure on him. He's very different than Tyron Woodley and any of those other guys. So I'm leaning towards Colby, not a finish, but probably just outworking him the majority of the fight.
Wow. And look at you, shilling for FRM. I love it.
Yeah, of course, man.
And Jacob, I don't know, what that's that fight. Is there anything brewing with you? I wish I knew, any kind of stuff coming up at the end of the year.
Okay, so there's a guy by the name of Billy Quarantillo. He's fought on the Ultimate Fighter. He's fought in the Contender Series 3 times. He got his contract this last season, and he's scheduled to fight next weekend in Washington, D.C. And his opponent has pulled out due to, I believe there was an injury, but don't quote me on it. I just know he's in need of an opponent.
Wow.
I know the UFC is looking to fill it with somebody that's already on the roster. But I can just tell you that it's the week of Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
It's like 10 days out. And, if you're already an athlete under contract, you probably don't have any reason to take short notice fights when you're guaranteed to get them with a full training camp. So my name's been thrown in the hat, and we are waiting on a phone call to see if somebody has taken it or not. But
ring!
Yeah. Oh, my goodness.
This is that phone call.
No, it's not.
Congratulations. You're in the UFC. You're fighting December 7th in Washington, D.C. against Billy Quarantillo, Jacob Kilburn.
Are you serious?
Let's go.
Is this happening right now?
It is happening.
Oh, my goodness. How did I not see this coming?
Because, man, it's Fight Bananas.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow. That was Dean Toole, everybody. This is it, brother. You're in.
Yes. Dude, oh my goodness. Let's do this, man. I'm freaking ready.
We know you are. We know you are. Man, so excited for you, Jacob. It's been a great 4 or 5 months. 2 knockout main event Island Fight wins on UFC Fight Pass. The UFC they've been watching. They love Jacob Kilburn, and December 7th, Washington, D.C. You're going to show the world, my brother.
And that was their words. Absolutely. That was their words again, exactly. I told Jacob that they had said that about, a month ago or so, that they had said that
Yeah.
they love Jacob, and they said that again this time. They think it'll be a great fight, and they love Jacob Kilburn. And they're just waiting on the final confirmation from the opponent, but they're 98% sure it's a done deal and that you have the fight.
That is awesome, man, and I won't let you guys down. I'm excited. This is, oh my goodness, I'm without words right now. I mean, I felt like it was coming. I texted Dean, hey, what do you think? Do you think this can happen? And I'm feeling it, and my goodness, I wasn't getting responded. I know he's popular and everything, so he's got stuff going on. So, oh my goodness.
And then behind the scenes, guys, so I called Jacob 10 minutes ago just to kind of get him ready for this three-way phone call with Mr. Dean Toole and Jacob Kilburn, and he answers the phone call right away with, "Not how you doing, Dave? Oh, happy Thanksgiving to you and your family." He answers the phone call. "Hey, Dave, you got something for me, right?"
I did, and you just kind of broke my heart when you said,
I played it off good.
I wish I had something, but
Yep.
And you just text me, and he's like, any word? I'm like, nothing. A big fat nothing burger. And he goes, okay. And then he's like, it's gonna happen. Can you feel it?
Yeah. Hey, dude, I've been positive. I've just been like kind of speaking it into existence. And what's funny is David texted me a couple days ago, just, in the middle of the day, and he said, "Hey, blessings are coming your way, brother." And the night before that, we had watched the National Treasure movie where they're running around Washington, D.C. and then I get word about this fight in D.C. and I'm thinking, I look at my wife, I'm like, this is it. This is why all this stuff's happening. And oh my goodness.
Unbelievable.
You can sit around and wait, or you can fight your way in. And
Absolutely.
you fought two very tough opponents. David Ribeiro is like literally one of the best guys in the country. Trains at one of the best gyms in the country. Finished him, stopped him. Fought Javanis, who's also super tough, super athletic. Stopped him, and you can sit around and wait, do whatever. But like these things happen to the people who fight top competition, and the people that want to fight their way into the UFC. And you did it. So congratulations.
Thank you so much, guys. I love you guys, and this is just the beginning. Seriously, this better not be a prank call.
No, I would never prank you with that. Ever.
This is not a prank.
I'm levitating right now. She's taking a video of it. I'm levitating right now. This is crazy. This is cool.
It's not crazy, Jacob. It is bananas.
But this is, oh my goodness. Yeah, hey man, Island Fights made this happen. They gave me the platform, and they gave me the top opponents, the right opponents, and all I just did was show up. This is a team effort, and it's going to keep being a team effort. So, yeah,
you still had to win. Like no one does anything for anyone, and you still had to win. So the only thing that is the guaranteed pathway to the UFC is winning fights. So the only person that did that was you.
Well, let's go win some more fights next weekend for sure.
Let's do it.
Let's do it, boys. Guys, thank you so much. Jacob Kilburn, Dean Toole, we love you guys. We appreciate your guys' time. I guess the Fight Bananas has to make a special overnight trip to Washington, D.C., because we're not going to miss it for nothing. December.
And you should, you can't announce this publicly yet, Jacob, until the contract's done, but you should go live later tonight and announce it with Dave on Facebook or something.
As soon as we get confirmation, let's do it. Let's go live. Let's do it.
All right. So we'll keep this, guys. We'll talk off air. We're about to close down the podcast. Jacob Kilburn, UFC fighter. Congratulations. And
bam.
Very happy for you, boys.
Thank you guys so much. I love you all. And it's
love you
all
guys.
Glory to God, man, not me. We're just going to go keep knocking them down. Let's do this.
Here we go, guys. That was Jacob Kilburn, UFC fighter.